Morning, Brenda. Good morning, Logan. I'm back. Hope everybody's doing well on this Saturday morning at just after 9 a.m. Lance, how you doing? Good morning. Yeah, breakfast bowl, Lance, is what I was eating. Morning, Boondog. Lay down. Go lay down. Logan, are you working this weekend or are you off? Hope everybody's doing well this morning. Um, it's like I say, about 9:10 in the morning here on the East Coast. You getting ready to go?
Yeah, I have stuff to do today. That's it. Tuesday.
Okay, take care. As you can see, it's kind of murky out there, but is what it is. We're supposed to have rain showers on and off the next couple of days, so. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna take a look at the radar. Oh, it's really windy, huh? Okay. How are you doing, Lance? Good morning, Lance. How you doing, Lance? Can't hear you, but that's okay. Comes Mark. Good morning, Mark.
Morning, Paul. Morning, Lance.
Lance is having some audio problems.
You can't hear me right now?
Oh, I can now. Yep.
Hey, Justin.
Good.
Justin. So Lance, you're up at the house up north, right?
Yes.
It's got to be really early there.
Yeah, 6:30. And they say it's gonna rain today for a day and then get nice again. And it's kind of misty. The tide is high, but
It's going to
it's
rain here
really,
today too.
yeah, just a little misty.
Well, isn't there's an old time song, Getting Misty for You?
Play Misty for me.
Play
Johnny
Misty
Mathis.
for me. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Johnny Mathis.
I don't think he's around anymore, is he?
I don't know. Yesterday was
Up,
was
Logan.
this nice up here. Let's go here.
80, Logan, Brenda.
Yep. Brenda's here. Logan's here. Mark is here. Lance is here.
And JD.
JD is here. Yep.
Justin, just for you, the cabin.
Those aren't even trees. Those are cell phone towers all around the houses. Wi-Fi antennas. I always laugh when you see those antennas. They try to disguise as trees. Like, really?
Fly through this tree right here.
Hey Lance, one of the lads from our golf club is over in Waikiki at the moment.
Oh, is that right?
Uh-huh. He stopped off in San Francisco for a couple of days on the way.
Nice.
Well, it sure is a mess on the shore there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's funny that you guys call it a mess. We don't even think about it. But yeah, interesting.
I understand why y'all keep it there, but it does look messy.
Huh.
I don't like the look of it.
No, there's poles and all kinds of stuff in there.
But like Lance said, there's a reason they leave it there to help with like keeping the water from like erosion and different things like that.
Yeah.
I understand that.
So I walk all the way to the end of this a couple times a day. And my cabin is there at the very end.
You should be sat indoors watching the TV. Watching the British Women's Open at Lytham St Anne's.
Nice. There's that picnic table.
I see some people have cleaned their beach off a little bit.
This picnic table right here is kind of cool. I have a floating picnic table.
Uh-huh.
I want to fly my 360 through this tree right here.
Talking of tables, did you manage to get your table up there and safe?
What are you talking about?
Lance? He took a new table up to his cabin last week.
Yeah, last week I had to rent a U-Haul truck to get the table up. The outdoor table.
You got it all installed, okay?
That must be a yes, Mark.
Well, Lance, the American Golf is just down the road from Paul this weekend, just outside Detroit, and that young lad is making a decent showing again.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Talking about Detroit, I was thinking of a Moto Pizza. Do you know what that is?
No.
No,
You need to look up Moto Pizza. I'm gonna
The
look it up
only
and show
one
you
board
guys.
that should know anything would be Paul.
Oh, oh.
Oh,
So,
JD says that Mathis is still alive at 90 years old.
uh-huh.
Moto Pizza is the best pizza in the world, guys.
Oh, JD, you missed. I don't know if you tuned in last night. That was live last night.
Yeah, what time did you go on till? I left at 3:15 our time. About
I think
10:15
it was
your
about
time.
11:30 or so.
Uh-huh.
And then fucking Gary comes on and kept talking to keep Matt on, and Matt was like, "No, yep, and just kicked him off the panel."
Well, Gary always used to come on right at the end, didn't he?
Yeah. And then Chris Wedgeworth popped in the chat right at the end. Wait, I'm in the green room.
Nice to see Don. I've not seen him for a long time.
Oh, I know. I was surprised to see him pop in. Seems a lot happier than he was a year or two ago, or a couple of years ago, because it's been at least a couple of years since I've seen him.
Uh-huh.
But back then, that was right when his wife passed away and everything.
Mm.
He's got a new fiance now.
Yeah. What was his YouTube?
It's bigger.
Honestly, I don't even remember, to be honest. I think it's just Don Joyce, isn't it?
I don't know.
Honestly, don't remember what his YouTube channel was. He used to do a bunch of Starlink videos back in the day. But if you really want to know where his channel's at, message Tim. He'd know.
Oh, yeah.
It's been Tim followed Don for the longest time because of the Starlink and all that.
Mm-hmm. Whereabouts is he?
Pretty sure his channel name was just Don Joyce. Let me look. He's up in Canada somewhere.
Yeah. I thought he might have been. Didn't expect Dan to come on either.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just Don Joyce here. I'll put the link in the chat.
Right.
Get out of here. There you go.
Yeah, I didn't think I was subscribed to him. But he's got 30,000 subscribers. Nearly 31,000.
Yeah, he was gaining a lot of subs there for a while, especially when he was doing the Starlink stuff. He was growing pretty well back a couple of years ago. He was growing pretty good.
He's what's it? Don Drums on.
Yeah, he kind of fell off after his wife passed away.
Mm.
He was very reclusive for a while. But he seemed really happy last night when he was talking about his fiance and stuff, so that's good to hear.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
And we managed to get what, another around $500-600 for Ari last night.
That's good.
Yeah. How late did you guys stay on, Justin?
Oh, about 11:30.
Okay.
I think it was like 11:30, 12, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I was actually laying in bed listening to it. And at about 3:15, I decided it was time to go to sleep for a bit.
Well, I'm tracking a ship that's upbound right now.
Talked about it for about 20 minutes or so after the show.
Uh-huh.
They sure like to give you a ribbon, Justin.
Oh, they always do. Thing is, if Matt don't like you, he ain't gonna talk to you like that. That's just Matt.
Mm. I was kind of surprised that there was only Dominic from over there and Tim that came on.
Yeah, there was a lot of people that normally would show up to Matt's that didn't. Like I figured
Yeah.
Chris Hope would have came on the panel. He did. He only came in the chat for like a minute or two
Yeah,
and then
for a bit,
left.
yeah.
I figured uh yeah, I figured a lot more people would have showed up.
Yeah, I don't think Bob was there, was he?
No, Ron wasn't there either. Ron Lockwood didn't show up.
No.
Although Ron might be working though. He works a lot of hours.
What's the big deal? Did I miss something?
Oh, we were doing that fundraiser for Ari last night to try to get more money for him.
Gotcha. Okay. How much has he earned?
He's up to 17,000 something. We got about another $600 in donations for him last night. Between Don Joyce and who was it? Don Joyce, Strony Veteran, and Chris Hope. I think then between them three alone, he got like $300 or $400 just from them.
It would have been nice if Harry had come on, but I suppose it's understandable that he wouldn't.
Yeah, yeah.
And when they were saying it was his wife and his best friend, I'm sure in the post that he put on Facebook it said his wife and his brother.
That's what I kept getting told, it was his brother.
Yeah.
But maybe it was his best mate that was like a brother to him. Maybe
Could
he
be.
just called him his brother, you know?
Yeah, could be.
I'll be back, guys.
That's a bit of a pisser if his best mate had come to stay with him and ended up like that.
I'm pretty sure he lived with him.
All right.
I mean, from the news story, that house didn't look very small. Looked like a pretty decent sized house.
Mm. Well, it said there was 4 or 5 cars in the back garden that got burnt out as well.
Well, if they were all running, or he might have had a collection of cars he just had sitting back there too.
Yeah.
I've met plenty of people over the years that had a junkyard going in their backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll get a bunch of old cars in there. One day I'm going to fix that up. It never does. Just sits there.
Yeah.
My cousin ended up with like 20 cars in his backyard because of that mentality.
Mm.
He would drive by somebody's house to see some old junker sitting in their yard. Oh, he'd go in there, offer him money, take it, park it in his yard, never touch it again. A lot of my uncles growing up all had at least one junker in their yard that they were planning on fixing one day and never did.
Mm. It's a bit like me with this motorhome I've got in mine. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to sort that out properly. I think I'll wait till the money comes through from my mum and dad and buy another one.
They're just going to sell for scrap or something.
Yeah, just scrap it. Yeah.
My question is, though, do you think you're going to use one enough to justify going to buy a new one?
I'm not going to buy a new one.
Well, I'm saying, but buy
It's going to be a
but,
second-hand one, but it's still going to be like eight to 10,000, something like that.
right. But do you feel like you're going to actually use it though?
Well, yeah,
Or
I mean, we did intend using this one a lot, but never managed to.
No, you want to
But
get out, travel around a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you trust Kate to pull a trailer?
Oh, it's not a trailer. It's got its own. It's a built-in
Oh, well,
motorhome, like an RV.
okay. Even then, do you trust Kate to drive that? That's
Oh,
the
yeah,
first question you should ask.
She drove it all the way back from the Isle of Wight when we bought it.
Okay. As long as you're comfortable with that, then you should be good.
Yeah.
You felt like you were going to die 10 times on the way back. Probably not a good idea.
No. I know we got stuck in a load of traffic on the motorway when we got up to near Sandbach Services. And Kate's going, I need a pee. I'm dying for a pee. I says, well, there's a bloody bathroom back there. Go and have one.
Oh, there's nothing better than being able to take a crap going down the road.
Yeah.
Nothing more manly than that.
Yeah. There's quite a nice one on Facebook Marketplace at the moment, but it's too big. It's 10,000 quid, and it's an American one, so it's a left-hand drive. and it's a
Yeah.
big one, like a bus kind of thing. But it's got a 6.5 litre V8 Chevy engine in it, so I should imagine it'd be expensive to go anywhere in it.
Imagine how much it costs to import that thing.
Oh no, it's for sale over here.
It's just odd. They just don't switch the side of the driver.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if the left-hand drive ones come in, they stay left-hand drive. Most of the American cars over here are still left-hand drive.
You see right-hand drive cars every once in a while here, but they're not very common. It's usually somebody with like a Supra or something, from like Japan or something,
Yeah.
It's usually a race car, or somebody might have like an old Bell truck that they do. Theirs
Oh,
are
like
all
the-
right side drive because of the mailboxes.
Or like the older sports cars like the Triumph TR4s, TR6s,
Yeah, that's usually what
MGs,
you'll see on.
Lotuses. Yeah.
There'll be some kind of sports car with some guys driving around here. You don't see a Honda. You don't just see a stock ass Honda Civic that's
No.
driving around. Oh yeah, dude, I feel bad for some of these bail people that have to drive a regular car, and they'll literally be sitting on the center console, driving while they're putting mail in the mailboxes. And I'm like, good God, dude. That's the only way you can do it. Otherwise, you're going against traffic in the wrong lane. So,
Uh-huh.
because not all post offices have mail trucks. Like the real small rural ones, people use their own cars, but they get paid for that.
Yeah. Thought your like delivery trucks didn't have passenger seats so that they could just walk straight across and out the other door.
No, not necessarily. Like UPS, theirs actually they have a fold down chair on the other side that folds up into the wall. Because during the holidays they hire helpers for all the drivers.
Right, yeah.
And so they have a little like kind of like a stowaway seat that pops down.
Yeah.
And they'll sit in that. And then because a lot of times you'll see the UPS guys, they don't even get out of the trucks during the holidays. Their helper will get out and run back and forth, as they're driving down the road. Because they hire a bunch of kids, you'll see a bunch of little, like 18, 19, 20-year-old kids working on it.
Yeah.
I was watching one day, dude. They had the packages all stacked neatly down the center of the truck, and the guy had the kid running, and he was just driving really slow down the road. The kid's running back and forth, hitting the houses.
Yeah, our post office tend to get a load of students working around Christmas time when they get busy.
That's a good way to get your foot in the door too. Because UPS is a very hard company to get a job with because they pay very well, so it's not the easiest job to get because there's a lot of people applying for it. So they pay like ridiculous amounts of money, like $45, $50 an hour or some shit like that.
Wow.
But that's why they're also the most expensive to ship with too.
Yeah, probably.
But in my opinion, in my experience, UPS has always been the best out of all the shipping companies. So a lot of times when they say, and I get a lot of shit early from them, Like it'll say expected delivery Tuesday. I'll get it on that. I'll get it on a Sunday or Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, UPS and FedEx I've never really had any issues with. It's a post office I can't stand.
Uh-huh.
Amazon's not bad. I've had a couple of fuck ups with them over the years, but not too bad. The
Don't
only
tell
real
David.
do I? Oh, don't tell
Don't
David.
tell David.
The only egregious fuck up I ever had with Amazon, I'd say that was really bad, was when they delivered my package to the city. Remember not too long ago when they delivered my package to the other city next to us?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And then they delivered their package to me. But then I went to a house and my package wasn't there.
Hmm.
Uh,
Well, what had they done? Had they returned it because it wasn't theirs, or
uh, no, I drove
they?
all the way to. So they delivered somebody else's package to me that was the next city over. Wasn't even
Uh-huh.
in the right fucking city. And so I figured, I'm not gonna put these people through hell so them trying to get their shit back. So I drove all the way over to Dundee and delivered their package, hoping my package was on their step by accident, but it wasn't. They had about 4 or 5 other Amazon packages sitting there, but none of them were wrong. So I just dropped their package and took off.
Yeah.
I don't keep people's shit when I get it, dude. I'll take it back to them. Like there was a neighbor a street up from me, completely different street name, but we have the same address.
Uh-huh.
And they put her package out there, or they brought all her Temu shit, dude. The kids open the door one day and they come walking in my room with a bunch of these big ass packages. I was like, what the fuck are those? They're like, I don't know. It's got somebody else's name on it. And it had Temu tape all over it. And I was looking, I was like, and I figured out whose it was. I walked over there and I gave it to him. But we've actually had mail get mixed up between the two of us multiple times over the years where
Mm.
we've gotten each other's mail, which I don't understand why it happens just because we have the same address number. The streets are completely different street names, not even close to each other.
Even different zip codes then at that.
No, not different zip codes, but just different street names.
Right.
Because zip codes cover like a lot of square miles. Those cover quite a big area.
Because
But we
our
have like,
postcodes only cover about 50 different houses.
oh no, ours cover way more than that. They'll cover like, some of them could cover 20, 30 square miles.
Oh.
It all depends on how dense it is too. Like if you're in a big city like New York, yeah, you might have a different zip code every 10 blocks. Um, like here in Winter Haven, we actually have like 5 different zip codes, but they're not that small of an area, each one.
Yeah. They'll leave the
They're a
door
little,
open. They'll leave the door open. Uh-huh.
oh no, Matt pulled a Paul last night. He had 17 people watching. Gary called him out on it too. Gary was like, "You got 17 people watching. You're just gonna leave?" And he's like, "Oh, but I got to take mom to dinner." I said, "Man, it's like 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You ain't got to go to dinner for like another 3, 4 hours." Yeah, but I got stuff. We were giving him all kinds of shit. The last night I was talking to him on the phone. I was like, "Tell Mumsy I said hi." He said, "I'm gonna tell her you said you." Or I said, "I'm gonna tell her you're a dick."
Well, towards dinner's midday meal.
Oh, nice, Shady. Is it for the for the Xbox One? I've never replaced one of those. I've done it in the 360. It was actually pretty easy in the 360. Never really worked on the Xbox One. That I fixed a bunch of Xbox 360s back in the day because people used to throw them out when they would get the red ring of death. A lot of times it was just that needed to do thermal paste, and people would throw them out. Sometimes it could be something else, but a majority of the time it was just a thermal paste issue, and that was an easy, quick fix. And I replaced the one in a PS2 one time, a disc drive. I had one go out on me. Is it just pretty much plug and play, JD? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, the Xbox One S, isn't that just the digital version? Yeah. Well, good luck with that, man. Take your time. You got it. I'm sure you won't have a problem.
Next those kids were out in the street playing this morning.
Got enough experience tinkering with RC cars and stuff. You should be good.
Hit plating for me as well. So,
I think that's the one I had because I think the Xbox One S. That's like I said, isn't that just the digital version? That where there's no disc drive? Because I had the one that didn't have the disc drive. Oh,
What
the
up?
S is
What
for
up?
slim. Okay,
What up?
gotcha. What's it? The
My
Xbox.
dick.
Do what?
I was gonna say my dick if you rub it.
Oh, Jesus. Because PlayStation, dude, I like PlayStation names. They made it real easy. PS1, PS2, PS3. Xbox decides Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One. Like
Xbox getting ready to go out of business.
none of their damn names go in sequential order. It's annoying.
Xbox, they're gearing more towards software instead of the hardware.
morning, Randy.
Mark, good morning. Justin. Where's Paul?
That's all right. Microsoft can always back up they can always just focus on PC gaming.
Yeah, they subsidized Xbox, I'm sure. I'm trying to find
Paul did say there was a ship coming down, so I don't know whether he disappeared to do that or not. But he didn't say anything.
I'm sure he probably did.
Well, Microsoft can afford to take a lot more hits than Sony can do, though.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
At
I'm
this
waiting for
point, Microsoft's almost too big to fail type company, right? Because so many government agencies and businesses rely on Microsoft. I don't think the
on the software.
government they wouldn't let. I don't think the government would ever let them fail. If they got to a point where they went bankrupt, they would get a capital injection from the government.
Yeah, they'd get a bailout for sure.
Oh yeah, there's just too many government agencies and people around the world that rely on Microsoft for their system, not just here but globally. That
I
would
was
be a
at the fair.
devastating if they went out of business.
I was at the county fair yesterday, and they had the local sheriff's department down there, and the guy was flying a MT-30,
Uh huh.
and I guess it was a cop flying it. He wasn't in uniform, but man, I swear he was gonna fucking wreck that thing. He brought it down and it was fucking going side to side, almost hit his truck. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I said, don't make me come over there and show you how to do that. He just gave me a fucking weird look. I was just
Now,
surprised
let
that
me ask you, he
they let
wasn't
him fly.
training with some other officer? Was he like learning how to fly?
No, he was by himself.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if it went into like
Uh,
Addy mode or
yeah, I think that's what they're planning on to do, JD, too. Because eventually these gaming systems are going to get so powerful, they're pretty much going to be computers at that point. So, and they're going to cost as much. I mean, the cost of them are going up exponentially every time they come out with one.
I'm
I mean,
waiting for a nice
700.
scare.
What do you understand by ATI mode, Randy? Because in my thinking, from what I've seen, ATI mode just means it goes in the direction you move the stick. So if you're facing towards you, when you pull it towards you, instead of going backwards, it goes forwards.
Well, I know Addy mode I've seen on I'm not sure like the technical term for it, but I've had my GPS drones go into Addy mode and like they'll start wigging out, like they'll lose their GPS position hold and start doing all kinds of craziness.
Because
Yeah, that's
it's
what it
short for
is.
it's
It's
just
you're flying it on
short
your
for
own.
attitude.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
right,
flying
right.
without a GPS.
Because when you're coming towards you, it's supposed to go in the opposite direction to where you push the
Right, right.
stick.
It just
But
reverses the
in
control.
ATI mode, it reverses it so that it goes the way it's supposed to. If you push the stick left, it goes left.
Right. That would have me all messed up.
Yeah.
I got some new FPV batteries I'm trying to test out. These are shorty packs. They're
Okay.
shorter than the normal. See, these are the Tatsu 1400 5.0s, and above it is the 6.0, the new ones, and they're just a little bit smaller. See? And with my GoPro mounted, I needed something a little bit smaller on the back because it was pushing up on my camera. And when I go fast, I need that camera tilted back as far as possible.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So I got a nice boat coming up. I gotta get ready. Let me see.
Yeah, but anyway, $700 JD for a PS. Was it the PS 5
Five.
Pro or whatever? That's crazy prices, dude.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it does sound expensive even for that.
Well, and the thing is like they're getting to the point where they're getting close to just a pretty decent basic gaming laptop prices. Like you can get a gaming laptop for around $700-800 that will outperform that PS5 any day.
Yeah.
Like it will blow that PS5 out the fucking water. So it's like, why would I want to buy that if I could buy this?
Right.
Mm, yeah.
I mean, I understand there's exclusives on PlayStation, but it ain't enough for me to want to spend that kind of money.
Hell no.
It's like I'm not going to go out and buy a console just to play GTA 6.
Right.
I'll wait till it comes out on PC. I'll just live vicariously through everybody else for
Yeah.
the first year. Yeah, JD said he paid $500 for the Xbox X. Yeah, that's another thing. Xbox X. Like, I just wish they would pick a number and go in order.
Yeah.
Anytime
Well, Apple
somebody
did that.
says Xbox, I got to think about which one it is because they're all over the place with their names.
Apple did that with the iPhone, though, didn't they? The iPhone X was the 10. They just used the Roman numeral for 10.
All right. I was gonna try to let you guys ride along on this one, but it's not connecting. And I got about 2 minutes before he takes off. I'll have to test it out after this flight. I still haven't got my GPS yet, so I got to be careful.
Mm.
My GPS rescue.
What is it?
I get that,
GPS support?
JD. There is a little bit more tweaking for sure.
You putting a GPS in an older drone, or is it a new one you built?
It's an older one.
Uh-huh.
I was going to build a new one, and I got to thinking about it, like why am I going to build a new one when I got one that's exactly the same thing that I was going to build? It just doesn't have GPS. It doesn't have an O4 area in it, but I don't need the O4 because I got a fucking GoPro strapped to it.
Hmm. Yeah.
But I am going to eventually build a O4 drone because I want that extra range. And it's not even really about the range, it's about the connection up close, you know?
Yeah, the video connection. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you, JD, because consoles are easy plug and play for people. They don't have to tweak it or anything. It just does what it's built to do, play games. I mean, you're right about that. For people that don't want to have to screw around with anything, yeah, it's a lot more convenient. There's definitely a different culture between the two groups for sure. People on PC are always chasing the best graphics, the best looks, the highest frame rates. You know, people on console don't really worry about that. It's just locked into 60 or 120. That's all they play.
Does it make a real noticeable difference, though?
Oh yeah, it does. But like I said, there, uh, and I understand JD's argument 100%. I agree with him too. Like consoles are plug and play, and they just do what they're built to do. They play the fucking game. They're
Right.
very easy. You plug it in, you turn
Ease
it
of
on, start
use.
the game in. Yeah, it's very convenient.
Mm.
But like I said, it's two different cultures. PC gamers are always chasing the best frame rates, best graphics. They want to push their system to the
Right.
limits.
And
Yeah.
if you're on a PS5 and you're in a game and you're playing against somebody on a PC, they're gonna, you know what I mean? If you both are evenly matched, the person on the PC is gonna have the advantage.
And the only reason, and I'm going to say on some games that is true because there's like on Fortnite, for example, a lot of times you can see farther than somebody on a console because your graphics load in faster. And
Right.
you have so you can actually see farther across the map than some people on console can. So there, it's in some cases there can be an advantage to that.
These older batteries I got, man, they don't sustain. Like they drop really quick. And this battery's not even that old. What fucks them up is when you charge them and then you don't fly them immediately or you don't discharge them, and then they don't hold their charge as long the next time.
Mm.
So you really with an FPV battery, you gotta charge it literally like right before you go fly. And if you don't fly, you need to discharge it immediately because it doesn't take long to ruin the shelf life of it.
if you were listening to like when me and Laura and like different people that were playing on PCs, we were always going back and forth. Oh, I'm getting 240 frame rate. I'm getting 200. You know,
Yeah.
you always try to push the highest frame rate to see how far you can get it.
I need to get me some more Avata 2 batteries.
Where consoles just locked into either 60 or 120 on average. It's just locked into that. You can't change it. It is what it is.
They're not cheap, are they, Randy? About $160 each or something.
The Avata 2, I think, are like 120, 130. The Air 3, now the Air 3S, those are like 160.
Uh-huh.
But that stuff is still not cheap.
Now,
But no,
are you talking about for your FPV drones?
no, for the Avata 2, intelligent flight battery.
Does the Avata 1 and the 2 use the same batteries?
No.
No.
Okay.
And the Avata 2 and the Avata 360 use different batteries as well.
I think the only one that was cross was the Air 2 and the Air 2S, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and the
And
Mini
then, like,
1
the
and the
Mavic-
Mini 2.
And the
Well,
Mavic
yeah.
3 and the Mavic 3 Classic, Mavic 3 Pro, they all are interchangeable.
The Air 3 and the Air 3S use the same.
Yeah.
Now, is there a price difference when you look them up depending on which drone you put in that search engine?
Oh yeah. Mavic
Like if
3
you-
batteries are over $200.
Right, but what I'm
Mavic
saying
4.
is if you
Yeah.
put a Mavic 3 Classic, say you look up Mavic 3 Classic battery, is there a price difference between that and the Mavic 3 Pro or whatever the other model
They're,
is?
they're the same. They're the same batteries.
Right,
I
but
don't
do they?
think they are tested.
But okay, but what I'm saying, sometimes companies will title the same product two different ways, but it will be two different prices, and sometimes it
It
can be
might.
significantly different in price.
It might. I don't know.
Like, just for example, I'm not saying this is right, but like, say Air 2 and Air 2S, you could look up an Air 2 battery, and it could be $50, but then you look up the Air 2S battery, and it could be $100, but it's technically the same battery. If that makes
Mhm.
sense. Sometimes companies will do that. You got to watch it. Just like at Wal, you can go to Walmart, dude. You can find the same product in two different areas of the store, and the price will be completely different.
Well, the Mini 3, 4, and 5 all use the same batteries. But if you buy a Mini 5 battery specifically, it actually has a slightly better ampage on it. So it'll still work in the 3 and the 4, but it's more expensive because it's got a bit more amps in it.
Well, that makes sense because it does have a difference. But like I said, you can go to Walmart and find the same product in two different areas, and it will cost two different prices. Like baby gates, right?
Yeah.
And dog gates are the same fucking thing. They're both exactly the same thing, but they cost two different prices in both areas. They're
Yeah.
significantly cheaper in the baby section than they are the dog section. If you ever go buy a baby gate for your dog, go to the baby section because you'll save about $20.
Mhm.
Ah. Now I know what's wrong.
Always think about that when you're shopping, though, because that's always a possibility a company could be doing that to you and you're not realizing. Or, like I said, if it's an item that's technically the same and it's just two different categories, check both categories because you might get a better deal.
Yeah, and I bet you can buy the baby gate with your food stamps, but you can't buy a dog gate with it.
Oh, yeah, you'll see shit like that. Well, technically, you wouldn't be able to with food stamps, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, there
Yeah.
are cases where products can be like that too. You can buy it in one section with certain government stuff, but you can't buy it in another section.
Mhm.
It's like at Walmart, right? On food stamps, you can buy a cold rotisserie chicken that was already cooked and prepped and put in the cold section. You can't buy it already heated up, but it's the same
Good
fucking
old,
thing.
good old food stamps.
Yeah.
And I don't see the problem with somebody buying hot food with their food stamps. They want to go into
No.
Walmart and get 2 rotisserie chickens that are hot, ready to go for their family. I don't see a problem with that.
Damn it, I missed it. Didn't have my controller turned on.
Yeah, Logan, that's how they did the Mini 1 and the Mini 2. The Mini 1 battery worked in the Mini 2 and the Mini 1, but the Mini 2 battery only worked in the Mini 2. You couldn't go back to the Mini 1 with it. It's only reversible one way. Because they say the Mini 5 battery will not work with the 3 or 4, but the 3 and 4 battery will work with the 5.
Hmm.
That sounds like exactly what they did with the Mini 1 and the Mini 2, are kind of the same thing. But the Mini 1 batteries were a lot heavier than the Mini 2 batteries were. You definitely noticed the difference. I think that's how I lost one of my Mini 1 batteries when I sent that Mini 1 to Dustin. Because I think I left it in the Mini 2 when I sold it to that guy. Because I ended up losing one of the batteries, and I'm pretty sure it was in that Mini 1 or that Mini 2 when I sold it. But I forgot to take it out. Something all over my computer, sir. What the hell is that?
Anybody's looking to get a 04 air unit and build a FPV quad? They are actually on Amazon right now. You can get them overnight, next day delivery for $229. That's the factory price from DJI. You anywhere else, they're going to charge you about $280. But if you go on Amazon and look, they have them on Amazon for $229 for 04 Pros.
You go to AZ's house, he's probably got like 30 of them sitting in a drawer somewhere.
Does he fly FPV?
Oh, dude, he's got like over 200 or 300 FPV drones, dude.
God damn. He must
I'll
have been
tell
in it for a
you,
while.
his drone collection, dude, your jaw would hit the floor if you saw his drone collection. Ain't nobody got drones like the AZ does.
Forgot to bring a
And
fucking drink.
like I said, dude, he was showing me and Sean his like drawers that he had full of like FPV parts, dude. He had a whole drawer full of fucking air units.
Yeah, air units and stacks. That's what you want to stock up on.
See, AZ, when he buys like if he buys something and they sell parts for it, dude, he'll buy like 10 of every part just to have it if he needs it.
Makes sense. If you got the
He's
cash
got
flow, man, it makes sense.
Yeah, he's got parts on parts on parts, dude. That's
My
one of the reasons why Sean has always wanted to go over to his house and come and clean it out.
I'm ready to find a new job. I'm thinking about getting my CDL because 2022, 2023, I made close to $100,000. And last year I made 60. So over the past couple of years, my pay is going down like over $20,000 a year.
Dude, you need to move to a. Do you pay state tax, sir?
6%.
Move to
You
like
mean income tax?
Florida.
Income tax.
Yeah,
Oh, income tax. Yeah, I think it's like, I'm not sure what it is, like 10% maybe. I'm not.
dude. If you could transfer, dude, you need to move to Florida. You wouldn't have to pay any state taxes. You'd be bringing home so much more extra money, dude.
I'm ready to start selling insurance.
And I bet you the cost of living ain't much different than where you're living now, to be honest.
Oh, I guarantee you it is. I bet you it's a lot cheaper. Maryland
Is it more?
is known for,
Yeah,
for having a
that's-
high cost of living.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, you are in Maryland, so yeah.
What do you pay for gas, Randy?
Right, well, right now at Wawa it's 420, and at Rural Farms it's 409.
Okay.
I think we were looking that up one night. You have your company has a place here in Florida, don't they? A couple
Yeah, they
places.
have a
One
couple.
of them was
Yeah,
in Bartow, which
Let's
is like a
see, I get
20-minute drive from me.
gas at Costco, which is the cheapest, is about 480 up here in Seattle.
on the list of the most expensive states to live in, Maryland is number 4, behind Hawaii, California, New York City, and then Maryland.
Yeah. Dude, you would be saving so much more money, dude. If you moved to a state with no income tax.
I know, because my income taxes, since when Donald Trump took office in 2016, he gave tax breaks. So no, I used to be, my federal income tax would be like almost twice as much as my state income tax, the deduction. But now they're almost the same because of the tax breaks that he gave. I pay damn near the same amount in state and federal income tax, and I'm paying like 350 a week.
And what's nice here, dude, is you don't have to file taxes for state. You just do your federal tax, boom, done and done.
Yeah, that's cool. I do like the little refund you get though.
I mean, it is nice, but it also is nice
You don't
not
get as
losing
much as
that
you
out of
pay.
you.
Yeah, you
It's
don't ever
not,
get as much back as what you paid in.
but it's nice not having to get that taken out of your check to begin with, though.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
I know a lot of guys get jammed up because they claim exempt. Okay, here we go. Big boy just fired up. Anybody in the chat? Good morning. I can't see the chat. So
we got Logan, Joel, JD,
Logan, Joel, JD, what up?
and you got to say Logan 3 times when he comes in.
Logan. Is he going to appear in front of me? I got one more Avada 2 battery, so I'm trying to save that one. So I'm gonna take you guys for a ride along on that one.
Brenda said good morning to you, Randy.
Good morning, Brenda.
Microphone switched off. Back on again. Yeah, do you pay income tax on your full wage? Or do you get, like we do, you get a taxable allowance first that you don't pay tax on?
No, I pay tax on everything I make. Every red cent
You still
that I
can't
know of.
Yeah, because you pay state taxes and federal taxes, but then there's some states like Florida that don't charge you a state tax.
Not flat.
I still don't understand why California's so broke. I really don't.
Mismanagement.
Oh, I know why. I'm just saying it doesn't make sense, right? Florida doesn't
Yeah.
charge state tax. We've paid off over 70% of our state's debt over the last 5-6 years.
Overspending and mismanagement.
And yet California is the most taxable state in the country, some of the highest taxes, and yet there's still billions of dollars in the hole.
Yeah, they got
Makes
higher
no sense.
GDPs than they got higher GDP than a lot of countries.
Oh yeah, Florida just took the 11th GDP spot in the world, and we're going to be going up to the 9th or 8th spot here in the next couple of years.
Yeah, Florida's had a massive boom in the last 10 years. I mean, they've always been a nice tourist destination, but like they've had an influx of residents.
Oh, we're averaging about 150 million tourists a year in Florida, right at the moment, which is that's a lot of people. You think about it, it's half the population of the United States. Just about.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's like 3 Englands coming to visit every year. You know, just about.
Can you? No, Justin.
Lance is mooning you.
It's a nice
Not
shot.
quite a
What'd you
full
take that with?
I took that
It
with
doesn't
my
sound like you
Pentax.
can hear.
It was a
I got
prime 300 millimeter.
I got that exact moonshot last night.
Yep.
That's a nice
Yeah.
detail, Lance.
This was
Yeah,
last night as
on that.
well.
That's
In
YouTube.
what I call
I'm
Paul, the
talking on Zoom,
beautiful
not YouTube.
Pacific Northwest.
Now you heard, you remember the whole controversy with the people taking moon shots with their cell phones, and how
No.
they're saying they're not actual pictures of
Get
the
the fuck
moon
out.
Get
because
the fuck
how
out of here.
so like the cameras on the phones are assisted by AI, right?
Yep.
And
You
AI
can turn it
tries
off
to
though.
sharpen the picture up, right?
Yeah.
And they're saying that a lot of people believe that when you take they were saying, some of these experts that were overlooking it, they're thinking what Apple and Samsung are doing is when you zoom in so far and it starts getting grainy, that the AI is actually generating the moon image and it's not the actual shot that you're taking.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
See, 1/320th of a second at f11 ISO 100.
That's a good shot. I like that. A lot of detail. You can really see the craters, especially on the edge of it.
Ooh.
That's where you see a lot of details on the edge of the moon. There's a guy I watch on YouTube. He does.
No.
He's He's got a bunch of big telescopes and he zooms into Saturn and all these different planets and gets you really nice shots of them.
Can you hear me now, Justin?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I think I lost my microphone for a bit. So do you pay income tax on your full pay packet? Or do you have, like we do, where you get a taxable allowance that says, like, you can earn, I think it's £12,700 a year before you pay tax. So you only pay tax on anything you get over that.
Yeah, I think it's like 12 or 15,000, something like that. You don't have to file for. There's a certain percentage, and you don't even have to file if you make under.
Well, that's the thing. You don't file, but you still get taxed on it.
Yeah, but you don't have to file though. But your taxes are very low when you make that little bit of money, though. Trust me, it's not really noticeable at that point because you're already making shit ass money at that point anyway. So.
Man, I'll feel a lot more comfortable when I get my GPS rescue.
I was watching that guy. I was talking about that guy I was watching that does astronomy. Dude, I didn't know Jupiter had 110 moons. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, but only little.
Oh, but he zoomed in with his telescope and cleaned the image up. And oh my God, dude, it was so, like, you could see all the little moons. It was really cool looking.
You know, Jupiter has a huge part in why the Earth is even able to exist today. They pretty much like blocked all the massive comet, like the big asteroids and shit back in the day. Their gravity.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that fucking planet's huge.
Well, in Jupiter,
Cool
a
to
gas
have a
giant.
night. Yeah, it'd be cool to have a night sky like you always see in the sci-fi shows where they get like 3 moons in the sky, or they'll have like a big Jupiter and you'll get to see all the rings and shit. Like, it'd be cool to have a sky like that.
Well, we'd be able to see a hell of a lot more if it weren't for all the dust in our atmosphere.
Well, I'm telling you, the best place to ever go stargazing is Southern California and Nevada area, Arizona
Oh yeah.
area. Go
You
out
can
to the
see
desert. Oh my God, dude, it is
you can see the
amazing.
nebula. You can see the nebula in the sky.
Yeah,
The
it's
gases.
absolutely amazing views out there. I mean, you go like 50 miles out in the middle of the desert where there's no light at all. Oh my God, it's just amazing the what you see. And
I
it's
need
the
to get some
bright,
more of these.
and the amount of stars that are in the sky from that area of the globe is just insane. Like it's very beautiful shot. If you ever get a chance to go there and go stargazing.
I'd like to do a nighttime hyperlapse out in the desert, especially where there's no light pollution.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. You go out like out where I live, dude. There isn't any lights besides what's on your house. That's it,
Right.
and that's not enough to block anything. So
Starting to get a little hungry. I didn't get home till like 2:30 this morning. And then I got back up at like 7.
space in general just fascinates me, Joel.
Yes, me too. If I had to pick like a job that could do besides like, you know what I mean, a high paying job, I would like to be like an astrophysicist or you know what I mean, some type of astronomer.
Or like working at an observatory where you get to sit and watch stars all day.
Yes. Yes, that would be awesome. You know, it with a ground-based telescope, you can only get a so much clear image because the actual atmosphere distorts the image to a certain amount. But the new telescopes now, they have, I don't know if it's a
Like
software or
the
something,
the
they can compensate for that.
yeah, but what would be cool would be one of the guys that gets to sit and watch the James Webb Telescope.
Oh man.
Dude, the
That,
shots that thing has gotten are fucking amazing.
but you know, a lot of people don't realize with the James Webb telescope, it's recording in infrared. So the pictures that you're seeing from it aren't the actual picture. It's like a computer
Pizza picture.
generated. Yeah, like they use all the information from like it can detect the gases and all that, and it puts it together into an image that we can view.
Yeah, but it still looks amazing compared to like the Hubble though. Like it blows the Hubble out of the sky as far as just
Oh
quality and
yeah.
everything.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it'd be awesome just to set up a Dollar General on the moon, Joel. Matter of fact, I think they're already building one there.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, isn't there what's it? A telescope in orbit.
Yes, James Webb, but it's like a
Ah,
million
right.
miles from Earth,
Yeah.
and then the Hubble's still up there. All right, let's see. Some of these boats go ridiculously slow out to the channel marker. Some kayakers over here. Can you guys see it? See the image?
Yeah, yeah, we can see it.
Okay.
Joel said I'd like to full manual mode there.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's what.
you can just pick your drone up and throw it. No, it's going to keep going, but
Yeah, the last flight I did was with the 5 inch. I just chased the Scarab with my 5 inch with the GoPro attached. Here's the kayakers.
That's a guy you don't hear of much nowadays that used to be on all the time. Carl Sagan. Is he still going?
No, he's dead.
Right.
Carl Sagan, yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
He was another smart guy.
Mm.
He developed a lot of theories about aliens, and he has a theory about like there being intelligent life out there. Like I forget what the theory is called, but he's got an equation. It's an equation that you do to determine whether or not there's life. Man, there's a lot of birds out here today.
Yeah, now we're just stuck with Neil deGrasse Tyson. I can't stand
That
him.
dude,
He's
I
annoying.
know I don't like him either. He's a douchebag. Oh, look at this thing. Oh man. I guess someone had to chase it with the Avada. That's what I've been sitting here waiting for, something like this. Man, that's a nice boat. That's the exact type of boat I would get. Something with like 4 outboard, 500 horse, with that with the center console, little cabin up front. Look at that booty. She just pulled it
She
out of her
put,
crack.
yeah, I
She pulled
saw it.
she seen me and pulled her panties out of her crack. Dude, I had another girl flash me the other day. I'll send you the video, Justin.
Right.
Sorry, Sarah. This one's got 1,200 horse. But they take so fucking long to get to the channel marker. I burn up like 10% battery weight on them.
Oh, I'm sure they're just as antsy as you are. They want to fucking hit the gas, dude.
Yeah. See right here. Here's the markers.
Yeah,
Once
they
they get
can't go
past
full
this.
bore.
Yeah, they're in a no wake zone.
Yeah, that boat ain't outrunning you.
No. He might do
Is that other?
50.
What about that other one? That thing could outrun you, or be pretty damn
Oh
close.
yeah. Oh yeah. He can do at least 80. Here he goes. All right. Yeah, he can do at least. He's got 1,200 horse. That's probably a 26 foot boat. But when they see me, they try to outrun me. So I usually try to stay incognito.
To blow past
See,
them.
there he goes. Now he's getting on it.
What are you flying? The Avada?
Yeah. I want to fly the 5-inch next, but I was waiting for a nice boat. And what do you know? I got the Avada in the air when it comes.
What's the top speed of that when you're in manual?
60.
Uh,
But on this river, there's always a headwind going out. So I can only get up to about 50.
you were maintaining 60 there for a second.
Right there, I got it full. I got it pinned at 50.
Okay,
47.
that
Yeah, see,
I look up.
he's opening it up. I'm doing 50 and he's pulling.
Yeah, he's fucking punching it, dude.
Yeah, that's why I need that's why I need my 5-inch. They're not
you'd
going to
have thought
outrun my 5.
you'd have thought he'd been driving that boat in Ukraine or something. He's like, fuck this. I'm out. This little boat trying to catch up to him.
This is more on my level.
Now with your 5-inch, you would definitely be able to keep up with him. Huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey baby.
Joel said, nice
Sure.
shot.
Thank you.
My other boat was like, fuck you, I'm out of here.
Yeah. All right. Time to peel off. I'm at like 43%. Oh, here's another one.
How far are you away from home right there?
I was about 7,000 feet.
Oh, okay.
For a mile.
I got anti-collision lights on it. I could see it all the way out there. Done. If you're watching. 37. See, the battery goes down quick in manual mode because I'm doing 45.
Too, what's good about flying over like what you're doing now, too, there's really nothing, so you should be able to see it.
Right. I wish I
You
could
don't
turn
have
that
a
damn H off. I hate that fucking thing.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like if I'm going straight back towards myself, I got this big ass H blocking my view. So if there was a boat behind that H, I couldn't see it.
Low battery, return to home promptly.
Yeah, I think once you're facing the right direction, it should shut off.
What is that?
Can't you turn the augmented reality off in the settings?
Yeah, yeah.
Don't that,
It's not.
don't that turn the H off?
Nah, I don't think so. Oh, the augmented reality is the cameras on the front of the goggles, right?
No, the augmented reality is when it shows that green line on its path for home and
Okay. Well, this don't do it.
the
The
what's
Avata
it,
don't do it.
virtual shadow.
Yeah. Oh, they're tubing. Hey, get back here. I flew away. He said, "Hey, get back here."
You can hear them.
Yeah, I can hear him. It's a nice little boat.
So you can hear them through the drone, or you heard them on the shore screaming.
I heard him from the shore.
Oh, okay.
No, the last drone to have a microphone was the DJI FPV drone. After that, they quit putting them on. Let me go take a peek. I got 17%. I got to be careful. I just want to see if something's coming out.
We got
Oh, yeah.
16% there.
Don't push it.
No, it goes into like auto land. So I'll get over here to shore.
I'm surprised you could hear anything with the FPV drone, the way it screams.
Yeah, well, the Avata 2 is actually not too bad. The Avata 1, man, that thing sounds like a pack of bees. 13%. I usually don't like to drop it down below like 15%.
You're not that far from yourself, only a couple hundred feet. Be all right.
Yeah.
Nice crotch shot. Way to finish it off. Right up the shorts.
I'm
9%
sweating.
left.
I know. Cut it close on that one. That ought to be
Dude,
a pretty good video.
I can't do all white shoes, dude.
I've had these shoes for like 2 years sitting in the box. I just got them out.
I like all black shoes just because, I'll get them dirty too quick.
I like black shoes. I got a pair of black shoes in the car, the exact same ones as these, but they fucking make my feet sweat. Yeah, I'm a black shoe guy too, because they go with everything. But
Right, they don't show up dirt. They're easy to clean.
yeah, Air Force Ones. I like Air Force Ones because they're comfortable. Like I have a couple pairs of Jordans, and they're not as comfortable as the Air Force Ones.
I have the Nike. Oh shit, it's one of these. Which one,
All my Avata 2 batteries are dead.
can't remember which style these ones are. They kind of look like a pair of Vans, like skateboarding ones. Can't remember which model of shoe they are though. But they look very similar to Vans, like skateboarding type shoes.
You talk
But
about
they're all
Etnies?
no. My Nikes, they look kind of like Vans,
Okay.
like the skateboarding type Vans.
Yeah, yeah.
Low
Vans
cut
are nice
shoes.
shoes. Yeah, I like Vans.
Doesn't say anywhere on the tags which like style these ones are. I can't
You,
remember.
you remember Airwalk? Airwalks? Airwalk shoes, they were like knockoff Vans.
Airwalks. Sounds familiar, but
I forget
it's
who made them.
never.
Damn, I
I do.
fucking fucked up. Forgot to bring a soda with me.
Etnies were. I liked Etnies back in the day because they were really one of the only shoes that offered like a wide fit. And they were
Right.
very comfortable.
Oh, I do have a drink. It's in the car. Hopefully nobody steals my shit.
I was never a fan of Chuck Taylors just for the fact that they didn't have any kind of support. You know, they were
Yeah, I don't
very.
like Chuck Taylors. They're uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, especially if you're working at them.
Calling it
Oh
quits.
God, don't ever
Yeah,
work
it's
in
ready
Chuck
to get
Taylors.
warm. I hear that. Yeah, Chuck Taylors, I've never been a fan of them. There's like nothing to them. There's no support, no protection.
Like I used to get kids all the time coming into Walmart working for the first time.
Might be next off.
And dude, they would be so sore at the end of the day. And I'm like, it's because you're wearing fucking Chuck Taylors. Well,
Yeah.
you don't want to work in those on hard concrete all day. What
Hell
in the
no.
hell is this?
What?
Something tall, Sharon?
This has got to be AI.
No, that's not AI. Oh, it might be.
That's AI. That's got to be.
Yeah, the way that cannon came out the side.
Yeah. That's not real.
No. No, because what would stop it from rolling unless it had like those pontoons swung out and stabilized it.
What that was there. I guarantee the people filming were filming something else, and then somebody threw that through AI and put that person that
Mhm.
that in there.
Next generation hydro bike, it says.
No, that's I 100% would say that's AI. You can check videos and pictures. You can actually run them through AI, and I'll tell you it was AI. That's how a lot of schools and stuff are checking people's papers and shit now. They put their papers through, and it determines whether it feels natural or if it feels like AI wrote it.
Right.
Like there's a guy that was showing how they grade college papers, and he was
Mhm.
showing the program they use, and it will give you a percentage of probability of AI and a percentage of probability of it being naturally written.
That's pretty
And
cool.
if it's a high percentage of AI, they'll actually flag it as AI, and you'll end up failing. It was actually really easy to spot fake papers and stuff when about a year and a half ago, when AI wasn't as good as it is now, because me and you could go to ChatGPT and ask us to write a paper on the American Revolution and spit out the same exact paper for both of us. But now it will give you 30 different versions.
That's cool.
You know, it will rewrite it 30 different ways versus the same thing, you know.
Different
So it is a little harder to
three different
detect it.
colours.
Not much activity out here this morning. Come back this evening. I'm gonna come back this evening. And there are gonna be all kinds of boats out here. All the big boys come out at night. Because it's so expensive to run them speedboats that you can't take them out all day long. You gotta pick and choose when. That's
Oh
when I
yeah,
would
because
come
you
out.
could spend
About
$300-400 a day and feel easy.
I want to get a boat to be able to like say I want to go to dinner, come down, grab the boat, run down the river, you know what I mean, go down, pull up at the dock and go in, have dinner, come out, come
Well,
home.
See, like the little single engine outboards, like you were chasing too, like those and pontoon boats, those aren't really that expensive to operate. But like the one with the four motors on the back, yeah, dude, you could
Yeah.
easily blow $1,000 a day in fuel driving one of
Yeah, my
those.
boat's drinking a gallon of fuel every like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Damn it.
pontoon boats are really nice because you could actually turn that into a floating campsite per se. You
Yeah.
know,
Our trip.
There's one sitting right over here. They use it for like charter. And it's got a
uh,
bathroom on it. It's got a bar on it.
oh yeah, you could literally build a floating man cave on one of those. You know, put a barbecue. You could have a whole setup.
Oh yeah.
And it's just meant to just cruise really slow out in the middle of the water, maybe throw an anchor and chill.
Party boat.
Yeah, pontoon
That's it.
boats are the way to go if you're not looking to spend a bunch of money.
Shit, pontoons can get expensive too. You're gonna spend like 30 grand on a decent pontoon boat, brand new.
Well, yeah, but if you find a good used one, like I said, but they're not expensive to maintain a pontoon boat though.
No, they're really safe too.
Like
Like
that
stable.
that real fast boat you were chasing. Oh, I guarantee that motherfucker's fixing that thing all the time. There's always something stupid breaking on it. I guarantee it.
Well, that outboards are a lot more maintenance friendly than the inboards. You know, I mean, say you got like twin 454s supercharged, you're going to have a lot more tweaking and adjusting and maintenance than you would say having like quad Mercury outboards. That's why a lot of the new boats you see them with outboards because they're a lot easier to work on
Because when we
instead
used
of
to have
having.
our vacation home in Havasu, dude, like our shit was always in the shop for something. The jet skis, the sea
Oh yeah.
doos, the boats, there was always one or two of them in the shop. Something stupid breaking on them.
My wife's messaging me bitching about having the kids. She got mad because I didn't want to stay the night at her house last night. I'm like, no, not tonight. Like it was like 8 o'clock. We went to the fair. We got back. We chilling. It was like 8 o'clock. I'm like, we're gonna sit here, watch a little bit of TV, and then go to bed. Like I'm not trying to go to bed at fucking 9 o'clock on a Friday night. So I went to my buddy's house. He's got 6 pot plants, dude. They're like 10 foot high and about fucking 7 feet across. And I haven't smoked weed in a while, but he smoked like 6 fucking joints with me. Oh my God. And then I went to my other buddy's house and he was like, he's got 2 Can-Am Rikers and he was like, you want to go for a ride? I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do it. It was pretty fun. It was like 72 degrees, man, but once you get going about 50 mile an hour, it was cold as hell.
Hmm.
Damn, this guy's coming in hot. It's a nice little mini yacht right there. Wish I could zoom in with this fucking thing. I guess I can a little bit. I think that's digital though. Yeah, that's digital.
It worked though.
Yeah. This phone's got a hell of a telephoto lens. I'm like, why the hell is it not used?
How's the house hunting going, Randy?
Not too bad. Not too bad. A lot of I want to stay in a certain area, so I'm kind of limited. So I mean,
Huh.
the realtor sends us photos of certain properties. I'm like, nope, 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 nope. It's going to be somewhere that I'm going to stay the rest of my life. I want to make sure it's perfect. It's exactly what I want.
Yeah.
You
I,
try to
I don't.
go rural where you have empty property around you and all that.
Yes, yes. I don't want to be in a neighborhood. I don't want to be in a neighborhood. I don't want to be right up against the road. You know what I mean? I want to have trees around me. I don't want it to be all open property with not a tree in sight. I like trees. I want trees around my house. I want a
Fuck that.
deck.
I hate trees, dude. I'd rather have no trees around my house.
I want a deck on the back so I can, you know what I mean, go out and have fun and put a little tent up.
Like, I
And I
don't
want to
mind
go.
trees on the outskirt of the property. I just don't like when they're right up next to the house because they destroy your fucking lawn. They make messes all over your roof and your gutters.
Well,
I
I've
hate that.
lived with trees and without trees, and I mean it depending on what trees they are though, it has a lot to do with it. You get like sycamore trees, man, those things are fucking a pain in the ass. They drop these little, I guess when they start budding in the spring, the pods have this casing that they drop, and it's like covered in glue. And if it hits your car, you'll never get that shit off your car. And then in the fall, sycamore trees have leaves like fucking 2 feet across. Sycamore trees are the worst. Pretty
Oh,
trees, but
yeah.
man, a pain in the
And
ass.
there's those ones that drop the big seeds and they pop. You'll hear them hitting the roof and shit all the time. Can't remember
That's
what
like
kind of
the
tree they are.
That's like the tree I got in my yard now. It's a hickory tree and it busted my windshield on my truck.
Yeah, it'll drop like pods and shit constantly. You'll hear them hitting the roof and everything.
Fucking hickory nuts.
Same with a tree that throws pine cones off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Damn, we
Yeah,
got about 10.
the sycamore trees, they have them little single blade helicopters that come down, don't they?
Oh, you're talking. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you can
Yeah, the
throw them up in
seeds.
the air and they go do 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 do
Yeah,
do do.
yeah, yeah. Let's see, one, two. Bunch of action out there for.
So
See,
I've
I
been
should have
looking at
waited.
this. Whoops, but I want a air 04 air unit.
Who's that?
Logan.
Tell them go on Amazon. They got them for $229. That's how much DJI
Hey,
charges.
and this is what I told. Like me and Randy were talking about air units not too long ago. Remember, I said if you go on Amazon, buy the warranty for it because if you break it, dude, Amazon don't give a shit how you broke it, but they'll give you your money back for it. You can actually buy the
Right.
warranty for those. That way, if you wreck that drone, bro, you don't have to go out and buy another 04 unit later on. They'll give you the money back and you can buy another one.
Look right here. See it?
Yeah, how much is the warranty on it?
I don't even know. Let me see.
There's got to be a warranty that it offers.
I don't see one.
Let me go on the computer and look. Because I want
But
to
you
say it
can't beat
wasn't that much.
229, man. You can't beat it. That's what DJI is charging. And
And DJI
I've
don't
looked
do
and looked.
replacements on those.
You can't even get them from them.
Well, I'm saying before, even when you could, they didn't do any kind of warranty on those. If you wrecked your drone, you were fucked. You had to buy another one if it broke.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you got to really
Yeah,
be hammering it to break your air unit.
so you can do an additional $30 and get a 2-year protection plan on it. Or you could do a 3-year for an extra $35. But would you rather be out $30 or $230 if you break it? You know? Because you're only going to lose the $30 versus $230 if you got to replace it later. I actually like Amazon and Walmart's warranties because they don't question you. They don't ask you when you buy the extended warranty. You just use it, and they give you your. They'll just give you your money back. Like I said, with FPV, you definitely have the chance of breaking that thing easily. See, you can do this 229 and get that extra protection plan. Pay the extra $30. And if you fuck it up installing it or you wreck the drone and it breaks, you're covered. You can get that full 229 back and you'll only be out that $30. I think it's worth it.
I don't know what happened. When I stopped sharing my screen, it like kicked me out.
Yeah, you just randomly dropped out. You might have accidentally closed Zoom by accident.
Probably. When I clicked on my three lines and tried to pull up the next screen and click on Zoom, the screen was there, but like when I clicked on it, it just disappeared and went back to my home screen.
So what I was telling Logan, I was like, dude, it's worth the extra $30 because if you say you break it, try to install it, 6 months down the road, you decide to pull it out and try to install it on your drone, you accidentally break it, you wreck that drone and fuck it up. They don't give a shit what you did to it. It just covers it.
Right. Yeah, that's cool. Best Buy is good for that.
Oh yeah, Best Buy too. Yeah, that's another good place to get it from.
Like if you're going to get an action camera, GoPro, get that bitch from Best Buy.
Everybody always used to say, "Oh, extended warranties are shit, dude." I used to get people coming into Walmart, and I'm like, "It's worth it. Pay the $30 on that $500 TV, and when that
Yeah.
bitch breaks in a year and a half, guess what? You're gonna get your $500
It
back
depend.
because
It all
they ain't even
depends on
gonna
what you're
bother
getting.
fixing it."
Right. If I'm getting something that's a couple $100, you're damn right I'm getting a warranty. If I'm getting like a $15 coffee pot, I'm not worried about it.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That I totally agree. Because they will offer you like $1.50 protection
Yeah.
plan for like 2 years. Yeah, I would that kind of stuff I don't worry about. But anything that says that I say is probably $50 to $80 or more,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it because I would rather
Yeah.
be out that couple dollars than be out $50 or $100 or $200.
Yeah.
Because I bought a $400 Sony Vaio laptop from Walmart years ago, and I bought the protection plan, and the screen stopped working on it. Or actually, no, I think one of the kids broke the screen. And I called up Walmart. They didn't even want to bother fixing it. They're like, it's not worth our time. We're just going to cut you a check and give you your money back.
That's
And I
cool.
wasn't, and I've used their protection plan many a times on TVs and different things like that. And they always do
Right.
that. They don't want to fix it. They're
Yeah,
not
it's
going to send a
on
technician out.
a lot of times on Amazon, you go to return something, they'll just be like, just keep it,
Yeah, it's not worth
discard
their
it.
time.
All right.
Is that forever?
No,
No,
it's
there's
like
no
a
Normally
expiration.
two.
5 years in it normally.
It depends. Some offer 2 year, 3 year, and 5 year warranties. Depends on the item.
But
But you also get that on top of the manufacturer warranty. But the manufacturer warranty doesn't cover you breaking it. It only covers defects like
Yeah.
manufacturer.
No accidental coverage.
But the extended warranties will cover you fucking it up.
a lot of house insurances cover accidental damage as well.
But I would hear people all the time, "Oh, I'm buying. I just got 2 air units from DJI," and I'm like, "Why would you buy them from DJI? They're not going to give you any warranty on them. If you wreck that FPV drone, you're out at $200-300.
Right.
I would never buy it from them. Even when they were offering warranties, they never offered them on the air units or FPV parts. You're better off getting them from Best Buy or Walmart or Amazon.
Now this is my 5-inch right here.
Even if they're a better deal on DJI, I don't think it's worth it in the long run. Unless you just got money and you don't give a shit. I mean, by all means, buy them for wherever you want. But
Right. It's a nice shot there. Take the kids out too, but it looks like.
Is that like a rollout like pad to sit underwater or something?
Yeah, it sure is.
It's like a little floating dock or something.
Yeah. Now, see, something with the 5-inch drone, it's hard to chase a slow moving boat because my camera's pointing up in the air so high.
Yeah, you're trying to keep it at a certain angle.
Yeah, I'm not even going to waste my time, waste my battery on it.
What's up, TJ?
DJ.
See now, right? See how fast I'm going? I got it at
Yeah.
like 30% throttle, if that.
What's that percentage next to the goggles? Is that the battery life on the goggles?
Down bottom? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And the battery life on the drone is the 22.9 volts. 22.2 volts is fully decharged, fully depleted. But look, see if I go up and let off the throttle, that number will go up. So
All right, 'cause
22.
you're letting
See it
off the
going up.
power.
22.9.
Now,
But
what's
these batteries,
completely dead? 22.2, you said?
yeah. And then 25.2 is fully charged.
Okay.
So what's that then? 6S.
Yep. Yeah. Over rotation. Over rotation.
So, like right there, you hit 22.2, but you're still flying. So,
Yeah, it's just voltage sag.
okay.
But like
See,
once
I'm
it
not.
hits like 22 volts, if I like try to give it a lot of power, it'll drop quickly. And once it hits like 19, 18, it's just going to cut off and drop out of the sky. And once you get under like 22, 21 volts, that son of a bitch drops quick.
What's up, Al?
Well,
Oh, Al, I forgot to send you that link last night, but I didn't see you come in that chat at all. So I figured you never got back anyway. So my bad. What you up to, TJ? You at work?
yeah, said he was opening today and tomorrow.
Yeah. About one more week, and I'm back to work. A little
Lucky
over a week.
you.
Oh, dude, it's going to be a busy year this year.
Oh man, see?
What?
Big boat just powered up. I have one more battery left, but it's not a new one, so it's not going to last as long. There's a big ass scarab just powered up. I can hear it running. I'm going to try to wait for him to get right at the channel marker and take off.
You need to bring out like 3 or 4 drones and have them all ready to go.
I know. Well, I got more batteries coming. And I only brought 4 batteries. I got like 7 or 8 of them, but a couple of them aren't good for this type of flying because they're older and the voltage drops really quick. I need to just get rid of them.
Yeah, I think it was like 11:30, 11:40, somewhere in there. Al, we got off Eastern time, so just 3 hours ahead of you. So yeah, you probably got home a lot later. You probably weren't home till about 1 or 2 our time.
Oh, this ain't it. I forgot my damn LiPo checker, so I can't test the voltage to see which one's charged. So I gotta plug them up individually to find out which one is the charged one.
And when you plug it, like take the old battery out, plug a new one in, is it ready to go, or do you have to sit and bind a bunch of shit again?
No, it takes about 10 seconds, and then it's ready to go.
Reconnect. Okay.
Yep. All right, let me try to get set up here. Hmm. Last battery. I'm gonna come back out this evening. Might have my kids with me, but I knew that was gonna happen. As soon as I flew my last good battery, I heard that thing fire up. I'm like, shit.
Death toll rises as 67 immigrants storm Spain's border.
What?
Yeah, 67 have died already. Dude,
Hmm.
Spain is getting overrun, dude. Their border, like thousands, it was like our border a couple of years ago. Dude, just thousands of people are pouring over the border and they can't stop them. Their border patrol is getting overwhelmed. They're trying to stop them, but they don't have the manpower.
Right.
They need to get their
There's a,
military out there like we did.
there's a little boat, like a 16 footer, sounds like it's got a 350 in it, but I'm not sure. I hear a massive fucking engine over there. I'm not gonna waste it on this little guy. His boat's not even pretty. It's just all white.
Yeah, better 500,000 children already have poured in. Over 60,000 military aged men have poured in over their border in the last few days. That is crazy.
Yep,
They got
Spain and Morocco are in trouble.
they got to get these damn borders under control, dude. This is crazy.
All right, he's backing out now. Yeah, this is fuck. I wish I would have saved that last good battery. It's a nice boat. I think I've chased him before.
You know, he was at the nightclub bowling alley, JD, at midnight bowling. Everybody was drinking. Black lights on, lasers everywhere.
All right, here he comes. He's pulling out. Oh, this is a twin hull catamaran. Yeah, this is gonna be a nice boat. Where do you see this boat? Now I gotta get the battery plugged in. I gotta get my goggles and the phone plugged up, start sharing, and then take off. And I gotta time it right because if I take off too early, I won't be able to chase him very far. But yeah, man, that's a nice boat. Sit riding real low to the water. All right, let me get my goggles turned on. I'm gonna start sharing my screen early so I don't have to fool with it. You guys still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're sorry.
All right.
Hey, Justin, I'm gonna make you in charge.
What you going to do?
I'm gonna go catch a ship.
All right.
You say you're gonna go take a ship?
Yeah, that too.
All right.
Okay. Spade did deploy their military 20 hours ago.
All right, he's about 30 yards from the channel marker. Put my goggles on. I got 24.9 volts. Okay, we're looking good.
What's up, Jody?
Only got 7 minutes on my camera. That should be plenty enough on my SD card.
Yeah, I never heard of that either, JD. Bowling pin bottles.
Can you guys see the footage?
Yeah. We can see it.
Hopefully he takes right off.
So what's the speed limit out to the marker then?
It's just no wake zone.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. And it's a nice boat. I'm gonna let him see me, because then he'll take off. Still don't think he's seen me. Oh, now he's seen me. Now he's seen me.
Lifeguard gets to go to the White House.
Here we go. Come on, man, get up on it. It's gonna be a good shot from the GoPro. Look at that rooster tail. My God.
He's fucking ripping it, dude. Yeah, that tail's way up there.
I'm gonna have to get ready and come back. I can keep up with him, but I'm gonna end up burning my battery up because this battery is not the. Yeah, I gotta come back. I don't want to lose it.
I don't blame
You gotta have really nice, like these batteries. I've only used them a couple times, but there was like 3 times I left them charged up for like 3 or 4 days, and it just saps their endurance. Now, if I would have had the new one, I could have I could have followed him out another, 30 seconds, 40 seconds. Let's see where I'm at. 22.5, so I'm still all right. Make a nice short, you know.
Mhm.
The GoPro footage is what I want to see. I need to get some ND filters for my GoPro. And see, I mean, you gotta wait. You'll get some of those nice boats, but you just gotta wait and be patient, which I'm not very good at.
And that 16-year-old lifeguard that rescued that kid from that rip current the other day, Brevard, he's getting to go to the White House and get some kind of civilian medal for it.
That's cool.
Not sure which one what medal they're giving him, but they're giving him some kind of civilian bravery medal for pulling that little kid out of the water. Dude, he was fighting the shit out of those rip currents, dude. The waves were huge too. And that kid held on to him the entire time, finally got him into shore.
That's
And
cool.
the lifeguard was only 16 years old, the lifeguard.
Really?
So they invited him and his family and the kid that he saved. They invited him and his family too, the White House. Trump said he's going to give him some kind of medal. Well, that's pretty cool. Shit,
Remember they
being
don't have this.
16, dude, that's a good thing to have on your college application, having a medal from the White House like that.
Hell yeah.
It's a good little thing to have on your resume.
Mm.
All right. That's gonna do it. And then I drop my phone, it comes unplugged. Come back out this evening about 6 o'clock when the sun starts going down. I want to go home and cobble some footage together and make a like a 60-second long short and recharge. I'm gonna wait until like 4 o'clock to recharge the batteries because the best time to fly them is like right after you charge. That's when you get the most battery life. Now, you know what's weird? Like the smaller the batteries I have, the smaller the drone, the longer it goes for. Like my Tiny Whoop, it's got a 2S like 440 milliamp hour battery, but that son of a bitch will last for like 8 minutes.
Al said, too bad DJI didn't make a version 2 of their FPV drone. It's a
Oh
better
man, I would get
camera.
it.
That bird would have been perfect for what Randy is doing. FPV batteries run out too fast.
I agree. And I used that FPV drone for this purpose, but the camera quality on it is just horrendous, man. There's no dynamic range on that camera at all. And when you're flying like the Avata 2, Air 3, and then you go to fly that thing, it's like, man, what the hell is this?
Well, and I would say too, one of the cool advantages of that drone was the fact you could move the camera without having to manually move it,
Yeah, that's what
which
I
is
like
kind
about
of
the
nice.
Avata.
Yeah, you can adjust it on the go instead of having to manually do it.
All right. I think I want to
Makes it
get on
easy.
Amazon, find me some ND filters for my GoPro. ND filters make a big difference whenever when you're low to the ground and you got that motion blur going by.
Mm.
If you don't use ND filters, you can't adjust your shutter speed. And
Mhm.
then when you're looking at the ground, like every little piece of ground that goes by is crystal clear, and it just doesn't look very appealing to the eye. You want it to be like a blur, and it makes you look like you're going a lot faster than what you are.
Don't you take a power station out with you so that you can recharge while you're there?
I need to get one. I don't have one.
How
need
long
to
would
get
it
more.
take? How long does it take for one of the batteries to charge up?
I can charge two 6S batteries in about 25 minutes.
Oh wow, that's not bad at all. Yeah,
No, it's
it'd
not bad
definitely
at
be
all.
worth getting a power station then if they're that quick to charge.
Yeah. But now the Avata 2 batteries, to charge all three of them on a 100-watt charger, takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Well, because a
I
lot of
remember,
smart, intelligent batteries, a lot of times when they hit about 80%, they slow down the charge too.
yeah, I sure do.
Because cell phones do that too. You have 45, 65 watt charging, but once it hits 80%, it starts to trickle charge a lot slower.
Right.
You'll get
Man,
up to 80 pretty quick. But
this GoPro I got is fucking nice. I love this little thing. It's the Hero 11 Mini, so it's real small and lightweight, and I can barely feel it on this 5-inch.
like my phone can be on like 5%. I'll plug it into my 45 watt charger because that's the max my phone will do.
Right.
And it will take, I would say, it's puts it right at an hour at charging at 5% to fully charge. But about 20 minutes of that is the last 40% of charging, or the last 20% of charging. It will get up to 80 really quick, and then it slows way down. And he dropped out of here. I'll wait for Randy to pop back in, and I'm taking off. I don't know if y'all want to keep going, but I'm gonna jump off.
No, it's fine.
I'm sure he's gonna pop back in because he kicked himself again. So
Did Lance disappear or is he still there?
he's still here. He's just camera and his mic's off. Randy said he's just gonna stay off. He'll talk to us later this evening.
Right, okay.
All right. So I guess we're gonna take off, guys. So we will catch y'all later, and we'll see you guys this evening.
Yep, see you all later.
Later, everybody.